Hello Spirit Squad, this is Pixie from Pixie Moons. For those of you who don't know me, I am a creative witch, an empath, an intuitive and an energy worker. And I created this safe space for us to discuss magic, art and spirituality, and to bring you guys positive, uplifting messages through readings like this one and pick a cards. Mainly, so if you are interested in all those good things, join the Spirit Squad today by subscribing. And remember to ring my bell so you get notified every time I upload, and I upload at least once a week, so do not miss out. And for those of you who are returning members of the Spirit Squad, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. So I am coming at you with a reading for the week running from the 31st of May until the 6th of June. Happy birthday if you are a fabulous Gemini baby. Drop your birthday below so I can wish it to you. Pretty much same as usual if you've been rolling with me for a while. I have pulled the cards. I do not know what they are. I'm going to discover them with you guys. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of each sign the moon is going to be in, what we can expect for those days, and then I'm going to read the cards, see what the future holds for all of us. Give a thumbs up if you're excited about this reading, because I know I am, even though I am exhausted. Let me tell you why. I've been working my ass off on Patreon. If you are not yet with us on Patreon, please join us because it's lit. It is lit. I created a shit ton of content that I will probably never share here on YouTube. So if you are interested in all of that, and it's content about astrology, magic, but also art, since I am a creative witch. If you also dig these readings, head on over to Instagram, pixie.moons111, for your daily dose of divination. I post every day. So if you guys are into this guidance that has been provided to me from Spirit, by all means, join me, follow me on Instagram. I would be so happy to see you as well. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is gonna be my last video for May 2020. I'm not joking. Let's start with the angel number for this week. The angel number I pulled is number 615, which amounts to a 12, which amounts to a 3. And basically what it talks about here is abundance and power. Two things to look forward to already next week. Super excited. I got my runes as well. So let's see what we have. What energies are going to be working with us. Gemini, okay, yes, we are in Gemini season. Pisces, mutable signs. Uranus, individuality, reform. And Capricorn. There you go. Some of you might have their Uranus in either Gemini, Pisces or Capricorn. Or you might have those signs in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I know some of you watching me are Capricorns, hi. And some of you are also Pisces and Geminis. So super happy to have you guys with me on this journey. Let's start with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. The moon will be in the airy sign of Libra. Libra is a cardinal sign. It is ruled by Venus, of course, the planet of love, art, beauty, relationships. Libra rules the 7th house of relationships, partnerships. But if you want to know all the tea about Libra, you can check out this video where I talk about this sign in more details. So when I reflected upon the energies of Libra for those 3 days, I got that we would be analyzing things, analyzing relationships, pulling things apart, dismantling things to see how they work and how they can be improved. And that goes with relationships, work, really, and your wardrobe, your TV, your car, anything. So the cards we have for those 3 days. Let's start with the Egyptian Oracle card, which is 12, the ship. The angel number amounts to 12. We have number 8, which is the swallow. We also have number 16, which is the votive, and 9 of swords. Air signs. All right, this is specifically talking about Geminis. The 9 of swords deals with anxiety and insomnia. So some of you might not have been sleeping very well, like waking up often, kind of rolling around in your bed, or just a lot on your mind. But this to me, all right, when I see birds, this talks to me about freedom of mind, and this also talks about good news. Good news are coming your way. Perhaps something that you have been praying for and thinking about a lot, something you're trying to manifest in your life, that's going to bring you balance and power, more confidence in yourself. Perhaps this is related to work. So getting recognized, getting promoted. Like I said, the first thing you're thinking about here is probably the right thing. Some of you have been thinking about manifesting a house and flying independently, flying solo, spreading your wings. With all the purple here, this talks about spirituality as well, and heart chakra. So heart chakra, root, solar plexus, and third eye. This piece of good news, whatever it is going to bring lightness to your spirit. It's going to lift you up. It is something you had been waiting for, something you had been worrying about. Rest assured that this thing is coming your way. What's yours is coming your way. So this is a very exciting start of the week. Let's see what the rest of the week has in store for us. Wednesday and Thursday, the moon will be in the waters of Scorpio. Scorpio is one of the 4 fixed signs. It is ruled by Pluto, the planet of death, rebirth, transformation. And it rules the 8th house of sex, death, and taxes, basically. If you want to know more about Scorpio, I also made this video about the sign of Scorpio, and I give you all the tea, basically. So if you haven't seen it, you can go and watch it right after you're done with this video. For those few days, I saw us feeling almost kind of distrustful or more introverted, feeling more secretive, kind of wanting to cut off from people, just being with ourselves, listening to our intuition, doing things that allow us to get in the zone, like painting, for example. Just really kind of forgetting about everything and getting lost in that one activity that you enjoy doing. What do we have for these 2 days? Sekhmet, 11. What is that? 43, the table, and the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is Leo energy. It talks about conflict that's not really conflict. This is also fire energy. So we might be feeling impatient about something, or We might feel the need to isolate because people are just getting on our nerves. I can see that happen as well. This is that introspection time when you need a moment to yourself. So we might be feeling super sensitive, more emotional, and kind of wanting to get away from people for a while because they piss us off. Basically, and kind of nurturing ourselves. Over here, when I see food, every time I see food, I think about self-care, self-nurturing, and also food for thought. Would you feed your spirit? Would you feed your mind? Probably a good time to tackle a book, not necessarily a recipe book, perhaps something philosophical because of all the purple, something about personal development. Perhaps some of us are going to be following a course or like a seminar on the internet about personal development and things of that sort, things of that nature. I hope this resonates. Let me know. I'm curious. Finally, Friday and Saturday, the moon will be in the fiery sign of Sagittarius, mutable sign ruled by Jupiter, the planet of optimism and expansion and abundance. Sagittarius rules the 9th house of beliefs and philosophy. I'm not going to talk too much about Sagittarius because you guessed it. There is a video coming up very soon, next week, because of this full moon that we're going to have in the sign of Sagittarius. So stay tuned for that, it's coming up. So during those 2 days, you might feel motivated to tackle on projects, whether big or small. I also saw us going camping, taking short trips, having a barbecue, so that's probably in your yard if you have one, in your backyard. Just enjoying nature, basically, which is great. The cards we have for those 2 days are Thought, number 5. The Miracles, 36. Again, we got purple. We got purple for all 3 spreads. I forgot to say that this is also number 7, which is associated with spirituality. So just to reinforce the spiritual aspect of Wednesday and Thursday. We have 40, which is fate, destiny. Destiny playing a role during those 2 days, especially with this full moon, which is also going to be an eclipse, by the way. And we have the King of Swords, air energy. The King of Swords talks about logic, the logical mind. Some of us might have to make a decision, move forward with something, because fate has a role to play in that. We may or may not be ready to make a decision, but fate is calling out to us. Again, introspection, change with number 5. This to me talks about the throat chakra, communication, self-expression. We might have something to say to someone who's either a Gemini, Pisces, or Capricorn. Don't have to be. Alleviating something, getting something out of your chest. So whatever it is, you have to express, or you have to talk to somebody. You have to talk to this authoritative figure, this king. It is going to be the start of something new and something big, I'm hearing. Especially with the power of the full moon. And this is gonna set things in motion. The clouds are going to clear out. If you had a foggy mind, if you had this anxiety we were talking about at the beginning of the week, this is going to clear out. This discussion, this communication you're going to have is going to lighten you up. It's going to make you feel lighter. And it's going to make you feel like you can start afresh. Like I said, the beginning of something new, something big. Back of the deck energies. 18, the lotus. So this to me is crown chakra, throat chakra, opportunities. Okay, the bee is calling out to me. And this to me is reaping the fruits of your hard labor, harvesting the honey. You've been working hard. 17, horchata. This has been coming up a lot this week in my readings on IG. And again, throat chakra, crown chakra, something major taking place with those energies. And the last one is 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups calls our attention to delusions. Being careful what we wish for, and possible illusions, possible addictions, possible escapism. There is a lot of things going on with the planets at the moment as well. That's playing a huge part in how we feel, or what we feel, and how we react, what we think. Like I said, I talk about all of this more in detail on my Patreon, specifically the star sprinkles tier. This is the tier if you want to know more about astrology and what's going on in the stars. So I will leave that here for you guys, and I will end with song lyrics because it's been a while. What song lyrics are going to accompany us next week? A little message from spirit, or just a good song to listen to. Oh, it's pink, I like it. Alright, ASMR. Oh, my life is changing every day in every possible way. Ah. Yes. Yes. We create our own realities. I'm going to end the weekly reading here. Thank you so much for being with me once again. I hope this reading resonates. Let me know in the comments below. I would like to take the time to thank my guides and spirit for bringing forth such beautiful messages for us today. And remember, you are protected, you are supported, and you are divinely guided. And until I see you again, bye.